Hi, hello everyone. Welcome back to a new video on this channel. Today I'm going to be talking about everything that has happened in the last few years between (G)I-DLE and 𝒍𝒐, who didn't seem to have a good relationship, but just yesterday they announced that they had indeed renewed their contracts with nothing else to say. Let's see why this reaction from the members of (G)I-DLE is surprising. (G)I-DLE debuted as a 6-member group, and from the beginning, there was a lot of anticipation because they were a girl group with several international members and had Soyeon, who was already popular for her participation in Produce 101 and Unpretty Rap Star. In addition, they were part of 𝒍𝒐, a very famous company that was home to well-known groups like 4Minute and Pentagon at that time. Their career started on the right foot as their songs became popular not only because of the company but also due to Soyeon, who is the composer and producer of most of their songs. Over time, 𝒍𝒐 distanced itself more from its responsibilities as a company, and (G)I-DLE had to make more efforts to compensate for it. This is not the first time a company has done something like this, and in fact, 𝒍𝒐 has a reputation for not giving much attention to its groups. The problem arose when legendary groups from 𝒍𝒐 started disbanding. Some artists left the company or became less relevant, and this, along with the rise of (G)I-DLE, made them the company's main group and the ones bringing in the most money. Their popularity kept growing until the scandal involving one of the most famous members exploded. To make a long story short, a person posted a comment claiming soojin bullied her sister when they were in high school and provided evidence of them being in the same school. 𝒍𝒐 stated that these accusations were false and that soojin and the alleged victim had had a personal conversation for the incident. Things escalated when a well-known actress in Korea, Jennie, hinted that soojin had also bullied her and later posted an image with the text "None of your excuse." The controversy didn't stop. Even when soojin denied the accusations in a statement, a classmate from the same school came forward to defend soojin. But despite this, soojin kept losing contracts with brands like 𝒆𝒐𝒏𝒆. Many people were involved, with a school violence committee and statements here and there, but it all ended with soojin's departure from both the group and the company. According to the police investigations at the time, they could neither confirm nor deny the allegations, so it all ended up unresolved. Since then, (G)I-DLE continued as a 5-member group, although soojin was a very important member. After all, she was the main dancer and an important voice in the group. 𝒍𝒐 knew this and seemed like they wanted to please everyone. Firstly, those who wanted her out of the group by removing her, but not everyone was happy with that decision as many people still supported soojin. That's why they constantly referenced soojin in their comebacks. Some of them include: in the music video for Revenge, you can see soojin's birth date. Soojin's personal sign was a key part of the choreography for Tomboy. Nude is a complete reference to soojin, as she admired Marilyn Monroe and had mentioned it several times, even showing that Monroe was her wallpaper. Soojin had many tattoos, including butterflies and the word blue, which are shown in music videos and promotional photos. On several occasions, there were 6 members or 6 objects in the music videos, and they made it even more noticeable when, in the album I Love, they used an X in the place of soojin's name, as if someone was missing. The members also seemed very close, especially Hyuhyua, who mentioned soojin often in interviews and lives.
근데 한 분이 안 보이네요. 완전지 아니면 안 된다고 했었는데? 또 뭐 있지? 소연이.
During this time, they criticized 𝒍𝒐 and its management many times, which gave the impression that they weren't going to renew their contract. In fact, it seemed like they were counting the days to be free from 𝒍𝒐. Soyeon was even seen with several business cards from different companies, though this will become more important later.
큐브 엔터테인먼트 뷰팬이에요. 네. 네.
아이들에게 큐브랑
뿅? 뿅이 뭐야?
안녕. 이거 아니야?
뿅이야.
야, 너 진짜 바쁘다. 자, 있어요. 샤르 이때. 그냥 나. 오. 2년 남았어.
부사장님, 저희 4층 연습실에 있단 말이죠. 그 에어컨이 난지 좀 한 달 됐거든요. 네, 엄청 더워요.
그 냉장고도
냉장고
고장났어요.
근데 아무것도 되는 게 없어요.
네, 음향도 뭔가 이상해요. 바다도 엄청 미끄럽고.
그리고 마이크가 다 깨졌어요.
그
네,
소파도
마이크 쓰셨어요.
소파도 하나는 제 작업실에 있었던 건데 제가 버린 거 왜 여기다 갖다 주시?
뜻밖의 사실.
야! 아니 너무 없어 보이잖아요.
그 휴가 가자. 언제쯤 가고 싶어?
반년.
휴가가 맞는 건가?
큐브가 정상적인 회사가 아니구나.
이제 알았어?
선물 엄청 났어.
여러분. 또 왔어요. 큐브예요.
회사에서 부당한 대우예요? 혹시 부당한 대우 받고 있으면 눈 깜빡깜빡거려요? 회사 어디야?
They also complained about how badly they were treated at Cube in various interviews.
좀 잘해주는 편인지 애들 카페식 옷 깔린다든지
와.
에어컨도 안 고쳤어요.
에어컨도 안 보여.
A few days ago, everything exploded when, at the Mama Awards, (G)I-DLE mentioned Soojin for the first time since her departure. Instead of just making references, they actually named her. Many people said that these words were against Soojin, but I believe that, given how they refer to her and how they constantly attack CUBE, these words were clearly aimed at the company, or even haters who thought the group would be nothing without Soojin. Even though some people may think otherwise, I believe they were talking about how the company didn't trust them and thought they wouldn't be able to succeed without Soojin. For that very reason, they debuted 𝒉𝒐𝒏𝒆 as a replacement in case things didn't go well. It wouldn't be the first time soyeon uses an awards gala to go against Cube. In November, she made this statement. And later said on Instagram that the performance wasn't done behind Cube's back, but that they knew what she was going to say, so they had no problem with soyeon saying my contract ends in November, who is going to stop me. I believe the members have shown the strong friendship they have with Soojin, and they had no need to mention her if their intention was to go against her. On the other hand, if their goal was to show support, it was necessary to name her directly, as there are still many (G)I-DLE fans who hate Soojin. Many people then thought that this would mean they would leave Cube, join another company with Soojin, and continue with (G)I-DLE as a 6-member group. This didn't seem too far from reality, especially since Soojin changed her Instagram name from Soojin to Soojin, a name she preferred her fans to call her. But all of this was disrupted when, the other day, Soyeon mentioned in her acceptance speech that they had renewed their contracts with Cube.
이 5명이 저 혼자가 아니라 다 같이 재계약하기로 했고요. 오늘 저희가 딱 무대 올라오기 전에 그렇게 다 이야기를 하고 왔고 저희 앞으로 내년, 내후년 그리고 정말 평생 저희 5명 함께 할 거니까요. 네버버 늘 걱정 안 했으면 좋겠고요.
Now, the situation is this. Lately, (G)I-DLE has been distancing themselves from the image of a typical girl group that would do anything to be more relevant. There's nothing wrong with that path, as companies are all about making money, but for a long time now, I feel that (G)I-DLE has already achieved so much and now they just want to make music to enjoy it and bring joy to their fans, not for more fame. This shift has made them less afraid of certain things like naming Soojin. But then why did they renew with Cube? I think (G)I-DLE likely negotiated with many companies, and maybe they even considered the possibility of Soojin returning to the group. In the end, I believe they stayed with Cube for two main reasons. (G)I-DLE likely had the upper hand in their contract negotiations with Cube, being the company's only profitable group. With their established success, they were in a stronger position to secure favorable terms, unlike when they debuted with little power. They likely now have the best conditions possible. (G)I-DLE may have stayed with Cube because there wasn't a better option. Soyeon was seen with a P Nation card, but many key figures left the company under poor conditions. Cube likely gave them full creative control, which Soyeon already had, with the company mainly providing funding. For the Super Lady music video, the members covered half of the 1.1 billion won budget, with Cube paying the rest. I'm uncertain about the contract details, but I don't think Soojin will return. Her solo career is progressing slowly, but she has potential. (G)I-DLE's decision to renew with Cube signals that they will remain a 5-member group for now, Soojin likely wouldn't want to sign with the company that let her go, especially since when an artist leaves of their own accord, it often involves company pressures. We'll just have to see how things unfold. I hope (G)I-DLE continues to release great music, that Cube finally treats them as they deserve, and that Soojin is also successful on her own, if that's the path she chooses.
And this has been all. I hope you like it. Make sure to like and subscribe if you did. It would help me a lot. See ya.